Previously,
Halloween. We went down to this really, really big Halloween parade.
Happy Halloween!
This dude got drunk as hell.
I'm helping.
It was a hell of a night.
Why do I have social anxiety? I'm always trying to make people feel good, but then I'm always worried that they might take what I say negatively.
You are not alone.
It's just that worry that keeps you from like trying new things. It keeps you from everything.
I have an irrational fear of hugs.
Oh,
You're not gonna hug the bride on her wedding day? Good. Facebook, it's been a pretty good week. This week, I was half out of town doing some shows, half in town, spending quality time with your girlfriend, Red Kelly. And so I wanted to do something a little different this week, and we ended up taking her to a zoo. Who the hell knew that LA even had a zoo? LA has a zoo.
It's true. Yes, it does.
First of all, there's a whole ethical question with zoos. We'll get into that in a second. But, man, we saw freaking flamingos.
You can always tell when you're near the flamingos because of the smell.
Oh yeah?
Oh my god, that is strong. Flamingos are amazing. I don't know why, but flamingos look like the kind of bird that was designed in the 80s.
And their kneecaps are on backwards. Who fucked that up?
What?
Their kneecaps are on backwards.
Oh my gosh.
We saw gorillas.
Hey, buddy. Hey. I'm just gonna have a seat. What am I gonna do today? Am I gonna walk to the left end of the cage or am I gonna walk to the right end of the cage? I don't know. So many options.
It's Kong.
Yeah, King Kong right there.
We saw chimps.
Oh, look at his little face.
So I look at gorillas and chimps a whole lot differently now that I just watched the Planet of the Apes trilogy, the newer, the remake one.
How good were those movies?
They were really good, and
We just
now
watched all the new ones.
chimps and gorillas scare me a bit. Because I just know that one of them could just talk and be like, Caesar home or something, and I'll be like, oh fuck, it has started, the apocalypse is now.
Tickle fight.
That's like us.
That's nothing like us. I'm way hairier than that.
We saw elephants, and they're just like throwing dirt all over themselves. Like, just fuck it. Like, it's like the opposite of a shower.
No, now you're just making a mess. You're getting everything dirty.
We saw lions and tigers.
And bears.
And bears.
Oh my. I'm gonna be a mighty king.
He is out.
Get a shot of his girlfriend too.
His girlfriend back there?
Yeah.
She chilling.
She's doing all the work.
Mm-hmm.
Of course they're my favorites.
I want to go snuggle and wrestle with them.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
They'd let me. I'm good with cats.
Wish she would turn around. Hey, turn around.
Hey Raja.
Hey, Shere Khan, there you go.
We went into the reptile house, which creeped her
Oh
out.
my god, that was the worst. This is my least anticipated place. I'm a little nervous. You can't even tell that that's two snakes. I was not into the reptile house. Here's why. I started off my day this close to an alligator. Oh my gosh, that was a little intense for me. I keep thinking things are not real, and they're real. But it was laying so still and has its eyes closed. So I was like, that's not real. That's not real. It's looking at me! We're not in Disneyland anymore.
We're in a
Very
zoo.
much real.
It's all real.
Well, I mean, my gosh, I'm looking at a rattlesnake going, wow, he's just like the little plastic guy in Big Thunder Mountain in Disneyland. New, but it was great because we had our Harry Potter moment with talking to the snake.
Is it lonely in there? Do you miss your family? And you fed a giraffe.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
I was this close to a giraffe. Oh my, oh my.
You gotta take a selfie with it.
You have to get, of course.
You're taking a selfie with a giraffe. He don't want you in his picture. That is an Instagram moment right there.
Everybody gets a giraffe selfie when you go to the zoo. Don't be ridiculous. And I got to feed it. You have to get permission from the giraffe for it to, bow its head down close to you.
Stay here for me.
And I'll tell you, the closer that it gets to you, the more you're like, this is a very big animal.
So things that are low are scarier than things that are tall.
And it wraps its tongue all the way around and licks me.
Foot and a half. Yeah, 18 to 24 inches.
Wow, that Jabba the Hutt tongue.
Prehensile.
It was amazing. That was one of the most amazing experiences of my life.
We saw the sea lions, which I mistakenly took for a seal, which made it so that I made the best joke that I made all day.
He's all like, kiss from a rose on a grave.
What did you think of the hippos?
I gotta say, I've always been told to watch out for hippos because they kill so many people, right? Allegedly, they kill more people than alligators.
Allegedly.
Or crocodiles, is that a thing?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I think they're cuddling.
They look super peaceful.
And pretty peaceful.
Pretty jolly. If the animal kingdom had a Santa Claus, I feel like it would be a hippo.
You should just use hippos to fly.
Santa Clausopotamus. Do you think that there's an ethical issue with zoos or going to zoos at all?
I felt that way more going in. I mean, this is why I haven't been to a zoo in so long, is because I haven't wanted to support them, because I always thought, oh, it's so sad. They're taken from their environments to live in these tiny places.
I grew up going to zoos. I had never like thought about that until someone brought it to my attention as an adult. And now I think about that every time I go. I'm like, oh yeah, a lot of these animals could be out in the wild, but they're here and they're bored and we're just gawking at them like they're prison inmates or something.
And then I'm looking around going, these animals are living in nicer conditions than me. I wouldn't mind.
Oh my God.
Little mere kitties.
They got them playing.
I mean, I don't know. I don't like the idea of taking animals from the wild and putting them in captivity. There are arguments to be made that animals, when they're in zoos, they actually bring more awareness and people come out and see them and then they appreciate what the animal is and they know that it exists.
What are these guys? What the heck does that guy do? Who knew Tasmanian devils were so cute?
They're so cute.
Looney Tunes has been lying to you. They're not all like, blah, blah, blah.
They're not like that at all.
No.
But I think it's good, like some of them are born in captivity and need to be rehabilitated. You know, some of them were like exotic pets and need to be rehabilitated in a zoo before they go out in the wild. There's that kind of stuff.
Whoa,
Wow.
no joke.
Wow, that guy.
He's as big as me.
They are taken
We just
care
won't
of.
go to SeaWorld. That's just where we won't go.
Definitely not going to
Where the animals
SeaWorld.
are forced to perform. These animals are just chilling. They're getting taken care of. Might be nice. I'd rather be bored than, you know, chased by a lion.
That's how Mr. Kitty sleeps. Wouldn't it suck to have stripes? Just like every day your outfit is unflattering.
I have to say, I was really humbled by the whole experience today. These animals are just so beautiful and they're so peaceful and they're like, we've never done anything to you. And all we want to do is just enjoy being alive. Why can't people just be more like that? Why can't we just be more like animals?
Why can't we be more like animals in cages?
You know what I mean?
So are you having a good time? Was it all worth it?
I'm having the most magical time ever, but I really need to wash my hands.
Why?
Giraffe saliva.
Oh God.
So I also went out on the road this week, did some shows in Omaha, Kansas City, and Des Moines. And when I was in Kansas City, I wanted to capture like a little bit more of the backstage experience when we go into some of these clubs. So we go into the club, we get there like, you know, 2 hours early, maybe an hour early. We go in, we scope it out, we do our setup. And then typically it's me, Frank, or me, Frank, and Kaja hanging out in the green room until the show starts. And the green rooms can be awful, or they can be like really fun, and the clubs always feed us, so that's cool. Sriracha candied bacon. That is some fucking bacon. You wanna try it, Frank?
I can already smell the sugar. Wow. That's like, it's like bacon dipped in liquid sweets. There's nothing healthy about that.
You sure?
Yeah.
It looks good.
Yeah.
No, it looks like it would be on
It's
everyone's
nice.
diet. Oh my God. It's just as amazing as it sounds. We need to figure out a way to mass market this and sell it ourselves. Fuck comedy. But you know, we sort of do our backstage ritual. Sometimes we'll run through our lines and do that kind of stuff. Then we're up, and then Frank goes and Kaji goes, and then I go and I do my material. And then when we're done, we do the meet and greet.
Yay.
Which Kelly really loves the meet and greets.
Yay.
It's obviously when we stay and I take pictures with everyone who wants pictures, shake everyone's hand, and you know, have a little conversation and all that stuff. Hey, very nice meeting you.
I like this really big.
Oh, you're not that big. Obviously, that's the more human part of it.
So that's why I'm all into it.
You're right, right.
I'm all into sharing it with the people.
Nice to finally meet you. I've been a big fan since like '09.
Not that I don't love the show. Of course I love the show. I've just seen it a lot of times. But the meet and greet is different every time because you never know who you're gonna meet or the story that they're gonna tell you. It's so exciting. The lines that they wait in to come and see you. I mean, it's amazing.
I get to finally meet like all of you guys and a lot of the people who've, you know, been watching the videos and sort of connecting with me over the last 10 years, like get to see them face to face.
The meet and greet feels good in here.
Mm-hmm.
The fucking show feels good up here. Ego.
That's a nice way to put it. The show is validation in one way of like, oh, I've worked hard on this material and these jokes and this performance, and it's made the audience laugh in the moment, and that's really good. But the meet and greet makes it feel like I've worked hard for years just cultivating a relationship with people who I want to meet and they want to meet me.
Yeah.
And it's a really, really good feeling.
Dude, I've been lucky enough to have rolled around with some people who have meet and greets post-show.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Your meet and greets are exceptional for two reasons, right? First of all, people wait around for a long time, right? But they also come an hour pre-show. Like if we were to look out the door right now, it's an hour pre-show and there's 100 people out there sitting down, waiting. This is not normal, guys. Look, this is an hour before the show.
It's also fun when you recognize them because
They've been following.
they've left comments, or we know them somehow because they've interacted with us online, and then we meet them in person. It's like, oh my god!
Oh my god, you're Shelby.
I brought you this shirt.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's a lot. I mean, it's like 200 people to meet in the course of an hour or two. It's a lot. I mean, it's
and I get to come
turn
take
and burn.
the pictures. I like taking the pictures.
Do you?
Yeah.
Why do you like taking the pictures?
Because then they get to tell me stuff too.
What do they tell you?
I can't tell you, you'll get embarrassed.
Oh, just tell.
They'll be like, Ray better marry you.
Oh god. Okay. All right. Guys, thanks for watching the vlog. Well, I've got to cut it off.
We'll
I've got to
delete
cut it off
that.
now.